The virtual evaluation on-site service allows one person to go on-site with a headset that is going to project back onto a team online.
I would say that it's the same on-site service that you'd normally expect from Swagelok, but it really just gets elevated to another level. So normally you would have a team of field engineers on site, but now you really get that whole same team, but connected virtually.
And now we can troubleshoot these issues together with less people on site, more people connected virtually.
It always starts with connecting with the customer, clarifying exactly the scope of what they're looking for you to look at. What's the key challenge or the key problem that you want to address? And I think it really sets the table with the customer.
On the day of that evaluation, the field engineer from Swagelok will come into the customer site. They will do a safety check, a pre-meeting, a toolbox talk, and then sign into the headset.
With a virtual visit, a customer only has to really prepare for one person as opposed to trying to host a group of field engineers. For them, this is less work in terms of paperwork, permits, any other authorization that they need to do.
The headset itself is a remarkably simple device, although its outputs are really high tech. It has a device that you look into with one eye, which has the screen, which mimics a virtual tablet kind of design that you would see on your average tablet. It's voice activated, so you can select options and join meetings from that through voice activation. And there's also a camera and a light so that the people in the meeting can actually see exactly what you're seeing. And likewise, you can also receive feedback through the earpieces from the people in the meeting.
We walk down the areas where they're experiencing the issues or where we think the issue might be in a very prescribed way, because when one area of a system is experiencing an issue, the cause could be somewhere else.
Whilst we're evaluating the system, we'll compare the system against existing drawings. We'll take as many photos as we can, any videos, thermal imaging, record as much data as we can to evaluate afterwards back in the office.
The reporting can be done very efficiently using these virtual visits. Once we have the data from the camera or the headset, we can then deploy the correct resources to quickly evaluate the problem, find the root cause analysis, and come up with some proposed options to help solve the customer's problems.
The quality and the content of the reporting will be the same, but it will usually be expedited since they can parallel path with the field team. The field team will collect the data while the remote team has already started documenting the findings.
Now you can imagine how much time is being saved as a result of this, where traditionally 1 to 2 weeks just to get all of the recordings into the report. Now we have it almost at the end of the first day.
When you have a customer reaching out to you for site service, often it's something critical, it's time sensitive, and in certain cases, their plant or their process is being disrupted.
Some of the efficiencies we realized by doing on-site services virtually is the deployment of the resources can be much quicker, as opposed to somebody traveling to a remote site that could be several hours away.
For the customer, they don't have to qualify as many personnel through their safety orientations, and they're only really focusing their resources on one of us.
Customer has to do less. In the past we saw it is a lot of administration to get all these different engineers to site security. Now it's the local field engineer that quite often already has site access that takes the other team virtual on site.
Swagelok has been synonymous with quality of its products. I think this responsiveness and the ability to be agile and actually react to what a customer needs is quite new for a customer to experience.
The faster you can react to something, the fresher it is in the customer's mind, and that way they're working on what their management wants them to work on, and we're working on what they want us to work on.
It opens up a few more doors for us to, help you on a local level, but also really opens up the doors to global support.
We're, trying to create a seamless customer experience with the virtual technology in having minimal folks on site, being able to offer subject matter experts from around the world to come in and help solve their problems and really help their business be successful.